Hey Music, how are you doing today? Hello everyone, and Music. I've got time. Yeah, I have some time today. Did you send me a message or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have some time today. Nothing crazy going on. It's next week. Next week is when my schedule gets a little crazy. Um, and I just don't know. Oh no, it's not this week. So starting Monday next week is when my work schedule gets really crazy. So I don't know what I don't know what I'll have going on next week. So yeah, but this week and then this weekend I should be totally fine. Yep. So I've been recording some things. I'm doing a I did if you want, if you don't mind me asking, I recorded like a really rough draft of mod energy use. I just don't know if it's good or not. Do you mind if I like send it to you on Discord? And then if you have a time, just like look it over. And it's like, I don't think it's that long. It's like really not that long. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not happy with it. I'm not going to publish that, but I just want to know what you think it's missing or what more I could do or like just from an outside perspective. Because I try to make these things concise, but I feel like I don't want to jump into rabbit holes. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to jump into a bunch of rabbit holes. Here, let me drop it to you right now, and so that you can. But I don't. I'm very much not happy with it. So it is like raw. So don't worry about like if the if you're like wow you stared at the camera for like a minute and not saying anything. It's unedited. So it's not you know it's that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, okay, I can't send it to you. You know what I'll do? Um no, I'm not gonna panic. So I'm gonna upload it to a private. I'm gonna upload it on YouTube privately, and then I'll send you the link to it. It's just not a very good. But it needs more. It needs more. I do know that, and I don't know if it makes sense to other people because I have like a way of thinking, and I like it makes sense to me, and then I even try to change how I think about it. Or hey Floki Res, how you doing? So today's just a chill stream. I'm gonna do some account reviews. Um, I'm trying to if I don't have anyone interested in live ones, I am gonna record because I have kind of like a backlog of accounts I have to do that I told people I would do. So I would uh I would do that. So but I'm yeah I'm just doing something real quick. Files, private. Okay, once it's finished processing, I'm gonna send you the link and then you can see it, music. But it's just don't share that link. I'm gonna delete it once you watch it, but yeah, it's just want your opinions on it. If you can send me in Discord what you think, so that I can because I'm definitely like 100% gonna re-record it. But I just need to, I don't know. Maybe it's not enough information. I think maybe, I don't know. Or if there's like other aspects, because I can tell you what it's about real quick. So it's just about mod energy. So the thought process of mod energy. Hey Rebel, hey, because I'll talk to you guys about my mod energy, how I think about it. So there's the 4-3 method. Floki Res, I don't think wants a do you want an account review, Floki Res? I'm pretty sure I've reviewed his account before. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have again, but yeah, generally he hasn't what do you call it? Generally I've reviewed, once I reviewed someone's account, like unless something happens, generally most people don't want it reviewed again. Nice. Yeah, now you can put some decent mods on her, so start working them mods. All right, let's see what's going on with this video. But processing. All right, I got the link. All right, just shared it. Nice. Hey Adam. So I'm just doing account reviews. So if you want, see, I could review your account daily. I'll just deep dive your mods. I'm gonna know your account just as well as I know mine. Hey Adam Kowalski. I'm doing an account review, so if you want, you can drop your ally code and I'll give you a review, my dude. That's what this stream is all about today. So if you're interested in it, go ahead and do that. But I'm just gonna I'm gonna go over a quick little topic that I was interested in with the chat, and then yeah, if you're in, but don't forget to put X's. So you have to do like 1, 2, 3 X, 4, 5, 6 X, 7, 8, 9, so that otherwise YouTube will filter it because I don't know, it thinks like it's a phone number or something. So you have to divide it up like that. But other than that, like if you're interested in an account review, drop your account. But also, how are you doing today? So real quick about what my next mod video I want it to be about is about mod energy usage. So, and I'll talk it over. So I believe there's the 4-3 method, the 3-4 method, and then there's the kind of like a mixed method. So I actually use the mixed method, and the way here I have a little PowerPoint too. But do you guys want it? No, that's lame. But essentially, okay, yeah. So essentially, the method is with the 4-3 is you farm for 4 days. All your energy goes into mods for 4 days. So your refreshes, also your passive energy, and then the 45 free energy you get just from your first refresh, all that goes into mods. Yeah, I'll do an account review for Adam. I'm just going to talk over this quick subject, and then I'll jump into your account and give you a review. So yeah, so everything 4 days, everything goes into mods, and then 3 days, everything goes into mod refreshes. So 3 days, and generally, and I didn't expand on it, but usually you only want to refresh, or you only want to farm the first 3 battles for mod battles. So that's just the quickest way. New accounts? Well, no, not really. It's just like accounts in general. Because you want to get new mods into your account. So it's not even Well, it's good for new accounts, but it's good for anyone. It's just my recommendation for new accounts should do that because, and I need to expand on it, but because one, they usually can't afford the refreshes, so you still need mods, you still need slicing material, but you need more mods than you need slicing material as a new account because you have to mod new characters. But essentially, you only should be farming these first three, and then these you earn passively, like through challenges and everything else. So I forgot to mention that, like, hey, the other nodes you'll earn these things passively through like mod challenges and all the other ways that you earn them. And you farm these three essentially because it's the best use for your energy. Yeah, so that's what I talk about. But are all your mods? Yeah, it does. 9E. Yeah. But this stuff you just get passively through the game. I don't know, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like if you like, veteran players can do whatever they want. Just mod mats. So yeah, you guys can. I don't know. I believe I never stop farming mods. Like I never. Adam, yeah, I do think it's mod energy refreshes are important, but since you're so new in the game, I don't, you kind of have to prioritize it. So generally, most players, like, yeah, it's hard to say, Adam, for like a brand new account, like brand spanking new, like, because you have to start getting things into your account. And yeah, mod refreshes are important, and getting more mods into your account are important. And if you did like one like normal energy, one cantina, one mod or something, Okay, yeah, you gotta farm whatever your bottleneck is. But I believe in, for the 6 dot mods, I just use those passively, and then I get more mods into my account. But I do have like a huge backlog of things that are like, I have 50 to 60 mods that have really high potential to be 25 plus speed mods, but I haven't worked them because they're just 5A. But what that does is, let's say when I get a new character in my, okay, that maybe I'll mention that in there too. See, this is good insight because I haven't hit that, because the way I work my mods, I haven't hit it, because essentially I believe in having like as much mods as possible so I can be really choosy on what I 6 dot, is what my thought process is. And because a lot of people, they force their mods because they need certain mods in their account, but I don't have to force them. I just farm a lot of mods and I work the ones I work, and then if they have like really high potential, then I work those right away. So I'll work anything that has like 3 hits, that's like 16 or 17. But other than that, if it's like 14 or 15 at 3 hits, I'll leave it unless I need that primary and set specifically, is how I work my mods. But it's good to know that what your guys' bottleneck is 9E. Yeah. And maybe there'll be a point, because I could stop working mods and just working on like that backlog of all my mods. But the way I do it allows me to passively earn that material and then get up what has really high potential, and then whatever I need. And then so for me it works, just working on getting like more and more and more, because I like, we need volume, right? It's just not about the top, it's about the depth. And I believe in building depth and height when it comes to modding. Maybe I should talk about that too. I don't know. I should. So it's so hard building these guides because there's so much to say, right? There's so much, absolutely so much that I could talk about for modding, and it all like splinters and there's rabbit holes everywhere. And I'm like super dissatisfied with the product that I came up with today because I feel like it's not informative enough. And I feel like sometimes like should I just go super basic? And then people are going to be like, "Well, what's the math, bro? What's the math?" Or they're going to I don't well, people say some off the wall stuff all the time too, and I'm just like, "All right, whatever." But I do prefer to show my math just so people kind of understand where I'm working with. So I feel like, okay, I should probably introduce what's important. And then I'm definitely going to add in that 9E. What's the one that you guys run out for on 9E? Yeah. But in 9E, what's like what's the mod like what are you guys running out on 9E? Is it this one? The Mark 1 amplifier? No, that's these. Yeah, which Hey music, thank you. Thank you for the thank you for the donation. Unnecessary, but thank you for your support, my dude. Engineer approach to mod. Yeah, I'm trying to, Adam. I try to. Cause if I'm gonna help people, I have to delve into the math. Yeah, well you're a new account. You're a new account. I would recommend for you, Adam, you need to farm these mod challenges. Mainly. The first piece on 9E? Okay, let me look at that. I'm taking notes. So this Mark II variable resistor. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's never been, hasn't been a bottleneck for me, personally. Hey, Tobias. Yeah, go ahead and drop your ally code. Just make sure you put X's in between, so like 123 X, 456 X, 789. Okay. Yeah, because maybe I think I'm really picky. I'm super picky on what I will 6 dot, I think. Because I need more of these, the amplifiers. But I think maybe now that I have Smugglers Run 2, I can be more because essentially a lot of my slicing materials go to these. Yeah, well, I just believe in like farming as many as I can, and then I'm very selective on what I take to 6 dot, and that's like my methodology, because I notice a lot of people just like slice things to slice them, and they just like, oh, I need this primary, and I'm gonna bring it up, but it's not really benefiting their account. I don't know. I guess I would really have to do some mathing of like long term to see what's the better methodology. But I believe, and I think I should cover that too, like being more selective, or if you're not as selective and you're just doing as much as you can, then this is 90 is going to be the bottleneck for you. I don't know. I think that is pretty common though, and it may just be that I'm just not farming enough. Yeah, this Mark II circuit board breaker. Yeah, that's a bottleneck for me. Pretty much. So that I can't even get through like these because I run out of these. So Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. That's what makes modding so difficult, right? Because it's like, what do you do? Well, it depends. It really depends. So you've got 800 of these Mark II circuit breakers? Yeah. So weird. All right, Tobias. I saw your essay you wrote, Tobias. I will read that right before I do your right. I'll read your thesis right before I do your account review. But I'm gonna jump into Adams real quick. But I'm just to let you know, Musique. Just to let you know, super dissatisfied with that. I just need some input on like what you think. Don't be like, man, this guy's wiggity whack. I acknowledge that I'm wiggity and whack on that one. Okay. Yeah, no worries. I'm just gonna jump into the scout review. So you go ahead and watch it and then come back and let me know what you think. Alright, so we got heh. So heh with the Bantha Padawans. 2 million GP galactic power, 1 million in ships. 1,500 galactic war battles. I really should do a month. But about a quarter's worth, 4 months. 4 months worth of play. 4 months of play with 3 to 4. All right. So you bought, pretty sure you bought the finalizer bundle and the rebel bundle. So good bundles. Did you buy the ship bundle? Yes, you did. So here, let's see. What'd you say? There's stuff to review here, Adam. There's stuff to review. It's just, so you, believe it or not, you are a long ways away from SLKR, my friend. A long way. Just because your ships are gonna. Nice. So I'll say this. So you're kind of a long ways, and you just have to like understand that right now, because this Executrix, how many shards of Executrix do you have right now, Adam? Because the Executrix is like pretty much the 7-star capital ship is a bottleneck for you. So that's gonna take a while to do, because you only get 15 shards a month. So you did it at least 1 month. So you need an additional at least 85. Right? If I had to guess. So unless you're accelerating this in some way. Okay, so you're 3 months away. And then finalizer will be the same issue. So it takes 3.5 months unrushed, because finalizer gives you 10 shards a month. Or I'm sorry, 10 shards an event, and it comes twice a month. So you'll get 20 shards, but you need 65 of those. So it's about 3.5 months unaccelerated. So if you can accelerate it once a month, then, you know, that's a 20 less shards. So like 2.5 months. So essentially you're 5.5 months away from SLKR, which is a long time, right? But what that gets you is you can definitely get Kylo Ren Unmasked, Kylo, OG Kylo, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine. You can get all those to R7, and then you need to start working on Executor. Just get the relics for SLKR done, and then immediately jump into the Executor farm is my recommendations. Which I'm not sure if are you farming the Razor Crest out of the Fleet Arena shard, Adam? Or do you know what I'm talking about? So you should also farm this TIE Bomber and the IG-2000 every day. So the reason you should farm the Executor every day is it's important that you... Okay, it's important that you keep... you also have to farm General Grievous out of there. So ensure that you're saving as much of that fleet arena currency that you can, because General Grievous will be really important once you start getting... once you get the Malevolence. So you need General Grievous as well, and he takes a long time to farm as well. So you have to farm those two things out of the fleet arena store: Razor Crest and General Grievous. So you need to save as much of that fleet arena currency as you can in there for those. And then you need to farm the IG 2000 and the Imperial TIE Bomber every day. Like every day you got to farm them, because your goal should be in 5 months to unlock SLKR and Executor like back to back. That should be your goal. And I think it's very realistic for you to do that where you are right now. So that's an excellent plan. And getting Executor will greatly increase your crystal income, which will be very huge for your account. You need to get those crystals. Like you have to. Like crystals, those crystals in Fleet Arena are instrumental for snowballing your account and making it just level up as fast as you can. So once you start getting those, it's... Yeah, TIE Defender is great. I would say this, Adam. I wouldn't be farming the TIE Defender right now. You should be farming the Hyena Bomber. So the Hyena Bomber. So farm the Hyena Bomber and the Vulture Droid. Once you have either the TIE Bomber or IG 2000 or the Hyena Bomber done, and then you finish the Vulture Droid, then you can go back and start farming TIE Defender, because you're a long ways away from because the TIE Defender needs the TIE Interceptor usually for it to be as effective as possible, because that gets you that turn 1 reinforcement, and then TIE Defender comes out. So for it to really be what it needs to be, you need that TIE Interceptor, and you're not going to get that until you're at 4 million GP. So you're a ways away from that. Hey Mark, how are you doing, my dude? So that's why I recommend hey SWGOH gameplay, how are you doing, my dude? So that's why I would recommend just one fleet at a time. So you're already working on Finalizer, you're working on Executor, you pretty much have the Malevolence base. You just have to get the 2 pilotless ships, and then it's a lot, right? It's a lot, and you're spreading yourself pretty thin. So I wouldn't worry about that TIE Defender right now. While it is a fantastic ship, you're just really not ready for it yet. So, and you at your level, you only need 2. You only need 2 for a really long time. So Executor, Finalizer will be like your cleanup. So you'll have Malevolence, Finalizer for a while, Executor. Yeah, I'm doing great, SWGOH. I'm doing great. Yeah, so that's my recommendation, my dude. Don't worry about the Defender. Just go for the Separatist, the 2 Separatist ships. Get the Hyena Bomber first, and then finish off the Vulture Droid. But the Hyena Bomber, most important ship. And then make sure when you get your Get 2, you're farming Malevolence to 5 stars, and then the Executor to, or not the Executor, then the Negotiator to 7 stars, and then finish off the Malevolence to 7 stars. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, Adam. Just take off, stop. Oh, I'm sorry. Is the TIE Defender ships? Ship. I forget. Yeah, you don't have to do that, Adam. You don't have to do that. I'm just saying that. I forget. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I get it. So instead of farming this one, yeah, instead of farming this one, you need to be farming Anakin's ship. Anakin's ship is more important than the TIE Defender. So for fleet, start farming Anakin's ship. Because you are going to farm the Malevolence, and then you're going to farm the Negotiator. So you need Anakin's ship. So if like early game, I would farm... Oh, nice. Congratulations, SWGOH. Congratulations. Yeah, so I would recommend this one. Get this one up and running. Anakin's ship. Before you start messing with the Defender. Because you're going to need that Negotiator ship. So, and Anakin's the star. Anakin's the star. While the Defender's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Hey, Sopper. That's not bad. Hey, Kaiser. How's it going? Nice. Nice. Well, the good thing is they're probably going to take the that Bo-Katan on offense, so you're not going to see it. Yeah. That's great. That's great. They're both great R9s. Both great R9s. Let me jump back in your account. Whiskey man in a cloak. Nice. Dirk Kaiser. Nice. Yeah, so... But I like your account. I like your account. So my recommendations, SLKR into Executor. From there, you can start working on Imperial Troopers, I would say is a good farm once you have Executors up and running. Get this Dark Trooper to R5. You'll already have Piet. So you just need Range Trooper at 7 stars too. And then that's a good assault battle for two assault battles that you can do at challenge tier 3. So, and that's like more long term, like really long term. Yeah, CLS is like if you go Imperial Troopers into CLS, those two are really great teams. Like if you go SLKR into Executor, Imperial Troopers, CLS, and then from there you need to do something big. So like a GL or a GL ship or something. But that's a solid plan. Solid plan, my dude. Solid. Your account's too new, so I'm not going to look at your mods. I'm just going to say farm your mods. Farm your mods. But you're already getting top 13 in your fleet. That's great. If you can get every day, you try to get at least top 5, you're really going to do well. But it's great that you're getting fleet currency right now. Yeah, but that's a solid plan, my dude. Solid plan. But I like that you're already top 13. That's great. Yeah, make sure you farm Mara Jade. Make sure you farm Mara Jade. Even at gear 3 and gear 8 or 9, she's great. You don't need a Zeta her or anything like that. Just get Mara Jade, 3 stars. Gear 8 or 9, just put on her omega abilities, and that's it. And she'll elevate that Empire team by a lot. But yeah, not a bad start, my dude. You're doing really well. You're doing really well. So good account. All right, Mr. Tobias Sanger. How are you doing, my dude? I'm gonna read your thesis now that you wrote about your account. Okay. I just read your thesis. Tobias, you still here? Okay, that's good, Adam. That's good. Yeah, just do your best, my dude. Just do your best. All right, so we have... I don't know if your name's like a bad name or something. I feel like this is a bad name if I say it out loud. Is your name a bad name in some language, Tobias? I feel like this is an I don't know how you pronounce this, but I feel like it's a bad name. I feel like this is a curse word or something. But Mr. Height, I'm just gonna call you D Height. I don't know. It is Japanese. Oh, is it? I live in Japan. I'm not familiar with that word though. I'm sure my wife will know what it is. Yeah, that's definitely a trap right there. Hey Matthias, how you doing, my dude? So I'm doing account reviews. If you want to get an account review, just go ahead and drop your ally code. Just make sure you put X's in between your ally code numbers. So like 123 X 456 X 789. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like well, even like in British they use the E at the end, like British English. They call things like shite. So yeah, I feel like this is a trap. It's a trap. All right, but 5 million GP, 2.6 in characters, 2.4 in ships, 3.3 overall. So a little like 9 months played about. So Ray, Starkiller, Wampa, Revis, Bam, Mara Jade. So you Bookie, Rex, on. You're sorry for the trap. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, Matthias Lacava. Thanks for hanging out. Mr. Kane. That's good. That's good. You got to start somewhere, my dude. You got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere, right? Yeah, you got a lot worked on here. You got a lot worked on. I would say the fastest way if you want to unlock Malgus is you need to get SOKR and then you need Malik and Thrawn. And that is the fastest way for this account to unlock SOKR. I'm sorry, Malgus. So the fastest way, and you do Malgus. I'm sorry. For the Malgus one, I'm so distracted. So for the Malgus one, you need SOKR, Crew, Bost, Malik, and Thrawn. So pretty much 3 tanks, Thrawn, and SOKR. Yeah, it takes a while. But yeah, I'm really hoping, actually, I'll talk about that in a second. But that's the fastest way, is if you get Malik. And if you can do it with Malik at R3 and Thrawn at R3. And then the rest of them are just SOKR requirements. But that's the fast, or you have Thrawn already. So yeah, so all you need is Malik at R3. And Malik is an excellent character. Sith Empire is an excellent team. Yeah, Malik to R3. That's how I did it. Because I went from SOKR to Executor into Leviathan. And the way I did it was I used that team. So SOKR, Malik, Crew, First Order, Stormtrooper, Thrawn. And the way it works is you pretty much you first thing you have to do 40k, get one. Nice. You need like 70 some K. but you can use the raid currency as well to finish it off, the Mark II. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But essentially, the way it works is you just so you're not going to be able to outspeed Darth Revan. So Darth Revan's going to go first. He's going to get Death Mark. You pretty much you do like a swipe or a basic on Malgus, and then you pretty much what do you call it? I'm not running on all cylinders today. So pretty much you fracture Malgus. So once you fracture Malgus, you kill Revan, and then where the death mark lands is what makes the RNG. So if you get death mark on your Malik, then that's okay too. You just kill all the sides, and then once you get Malgus by himself, if you get him fractured, then it's pretty much a win. 100. I've never lost after Malgus was by himself and I fractured him. So that's the win condition. Bad RNG is if Malgus gets death mark and you struggle to kill the ads, and then they just kill all your teams because they hit really hard, actually, even tanks or whatever, or if they take out Thrawn. So that's like the RNG. Even I was able to 3-star it one time. So I had to like First Order Stormtrooper. So the tanks. So the so First Order Stormtrooper is the tank. This one. Where's he at? This guy. First Order Stormtrooper. Not your First Order Stormtrooper because you need mods. But if you modded this guy, he would be pretty key to that fight. So, yeah, Faust. That's so if you take his initials, First Order Stormtrooper, and then that you shove it together, that's Faust. Yeah. So that's this guy. This little guy, First Order Stormtrooper. So that's the team. That's what's going to get you Malgus if you really want Malgus. So, and then Malik is just, yeah, Malik is a great character. You can cheese a lot of feats in Conquest with Malik. So Malik is great. He's just a great character overall. Great character. Let's get to your review. You need to start modding your characters. You need to get mods on your characters. I get it, like you got the bundles and everything, but you need mods, my dude. Hey, yeah, Dakota, go ahead and drop your ally code, and I'll give you a roster review next. So just make sure you, I haven't really looked at them. I just saw that you had a Relic 5 without mods. So if you have a Relic 5 without mods, then you need mods. But let me check the characters that you do have modded, and then I'll give you an evaluation of what I think about your mods. But don't forget, Dakota, to put X's in between your ally code so that I can see your ally code. But let's go ahead and start looking at these. All right, I got you, Dakota. I would say this. Not bad. Not bad. She is R8, but with your modding level right now, you have an R8 Ray that has about the same strength as an R7 Ray at endgame, if that makes sense. So like a well-modded Ray would have as much health and offense as your at R7 as your modded Ray right now at R8, which is fine. Like you gave her the extra relic level, so she's gonna perform like what she needs to do. But as you develop more mods into your account, if you can find offense percent secondaries with health primaries, or even like if you can find some more health secondaries. Right now a lot of people are going with yeah, but for how old your account is, it's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all, Tobias. As far as your Ray. Your Piet's good. Yeah, you have good mods for the age of your account. Ridiculously, really good beads. So you don't have like the good secondaries on Ray, but oh, and then your mods take like a huge nosedive, like off the roof, just head first nosedive with their speeds. I was like, man, this guy's mods are rocking. And then it's like, yep, okay, here we go. 3 characters down, and then it starts hitting more understandable. But it's good. They're good. They're not bad. Not bad, my dude. Let's see the Bosk. Let's see your Bosk. So, I would say your mods are good. Your mods are good. Your mods are good. Especially the age of your account. For the age of your account, your mods are really good. Yeah, just keep it up. Just keep it up. Keep doing what you do. I'm just curious, Tobias. What do you do for mod refreshes? Because you're a new player, so what do you do? Like 4 days farming mods, 3 days farming mod refresh, or yeah, mod refresh slicing materials. What do you do personally for your mods? I'm not done. I'm just curious what you do for your, because we just started, my friend. We just started. I'm just curious because I am making a video on it. So I don't know what new player. Well, you're like 9 months in and Lightspeed bundles, but not. You have a good account though. I look at your account and I see that you kind of know what you're doing. So 5 days mods, 2 days slicing. Well, yeah, that makes sense because you don't have mods. You don't have any mods, so you're just okay. Wow, so you can farm like what, 3 mods a week or something? Yeah, he does. Rebel, he does. He needs Kairos. 5 GLs. That's rough. That's rough. Nice. You have the extra credits to buy mods at your age of your account. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. That's understandable, Rebel. He works at low gear too. Yeah, well, you should only focus on the main. Yeah, I wouldn't do things like this just for the offense primary. Okay. Nice. Yeah, he has a really good series. Okay. Interesting. Yep. So, what is your plans after you get SLKR? Yeah, this is a very good account for your age of your account. Very good account. Okay. Are you gonna finish your CLS? Okay. Yeah, what's your plans? Are you I would recommend before you get Jedi Knight Luke, just take your CLS to relics like R3. They're a fantastic team. Fantastic team. Grand Inquisitor for the end of the year. I'll say this about Grand Inquisitor. Not just his whole team. Yeah, his complete team. But before you do Jedi Knight Luke, I would say I have both. I have a relic. I have a Jedi Knight Luke and I have a CLS team. I would say the CLS team is more useful than a Jedi Knight Luke. Well, yeah, I don't know. They're both great. They're both great because Jedi Knight Luke can, he can take out a lot with Jedi Knight Revan. He can beat out SLKRs on defense. So he's a really useful off meta tool, and then he pretty much takes out a lot of different things. Like I use him mostly to take out radishes too, but really great, really great. But CLS is like just for conquest, even just for conquest, CLS is a powerhouse for conquest. I would say better than GLs, like GL level conquest team. They're just absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, they're really good. But yeah, you said you were thinking about doing Inquisitors too, end of the year. Oh, you're nowhere near Inquisitors. So yeah, CLS is a beast. Because I have Ray. Yeah, I have Ray. And then I have CLS and I have Jabba Ray SLKR. SLKR I think is better than CLS. A lot of people would probably say no, but SLKR, if you have really fast speeds, you just go in front of whatever team and then you just kill them all. And it just works out. So it doesn't matter if you don't have any health because you just kill them. It doesn't work against gas, but CLS works really well against gas. So, I do think my top conquest team probably Jabba now, and then CLS, and then SLKR, and then Ray, and then Sith Empire or whatever else. But yeah, CLS is worth it. And Jedi Knight Luke is not as good in Conquest. He's still good. He's still a good team, solid team, but nowhere near the level CLS is. And you need to get more teams because I don't see a lot of good Conquest teams for you. I don't. I see you have Grievous, you have Empire, you kind of have a first order, kind of have a bounty hunter, but with your mods too, you just I imagine you probably struggle to get box 5 or 6. So getting a good CLS team would definitely help you get through a lot of those nodes. So, and if you have Ray, SLKR, CLS, those 3 teams can carry you to really well and beat all the nodes through Conquest. So that's a good, and then of course once you get Jedi Knight Luke and JML and all these other things. But I think planning for Conquest is pretty important too. It's an important aspect of this game. So I would recommend you work on those, my dude. But going CLS, Jedi Knight Luke, JML into before gold. Okay, yeah. But yeah, you can definitely knock it out and do pretty well. I would recommend that. I would recommend that. And also, like, if you get JML, you're really close to Java. Like Java and JML have a lot of farming synergy. So if you go Profundity, I would say maybe start farming, plan to farm Java sometime. I think Java is, in my opinion, right now, the best GL to farm, in my opinion, just for the mod currency. He's also has nodes in every ROTE. He's a phenomenal offense and defense GL. So there's a lot of good things that Java gives you. And then Smuggler's Run 2 is just like a tier above any other payout that you'll get in this game for any GL. So I would definitely recommend, think about, like, hey, but JML is good too. JML trivializes a lot of conquest. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And then JML, like, he makes conquest a lot easier too. So like JML solid, you have to R9 him. if you unlock JML, just plan to take him straight to R9. But like, yeah, Java is a great character. Great. So, you know, but this is like, it takes a long time, right? It takes a few months to do all these things. I would say just plan out your farms, farm out the shards, and focus one thing at a time. And then sooner or later, you're just going to acquire all these things into your account. Like, keep farming mods the way you are, and you'll be just fine. Your account is really good. Hey, Decepticons, how's it going, my dude? Yeah, Feats. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's the best conquest GL. Yeah, JML just makes it so easy, so easy. You can kill any light side thing. Any light side character kills, he makes it really easy. Oh, nice. So, but good account, my dude. Good account. Has a lot of promise to it. Yeah, no problem. So I will say this. So I do have a Discord up and running now. So if anyone wants to join my Discord, you can talk to me anytime you want. I have a lot of things in there, like stuff about mods or you know, we just chat. So if you guys want to join that Discord, go ahead. And yeah, that's my cell for my Discord. You can talk to me. All right. So Dakota's next. Dakota Honaker. I feel like that's like a, yeah. All right, Dakota Honaker. How's it going, my dude? How's your day going? But good account, Tobias. Good account. You're doing very well for how much time you played this game. So good job, my dude. Good job. HK2494 from Mesh Laruni. Okay. He's a grizzled veteran, this guy. All right, so 5.6 million GP overall, 3.1 in characters, 2.5 in ships. Almost close to a year. You're really close to a year. A few days, like 10 days-ish, 10-ish days, and you'll be at a year in this game. So maybe 9 days. So you're flustered. Why are you so flustered, Tobias? All right, let's look at this. Let's look at these mods. Kind of fast. So, Mr. What's your name? Where are you at? Mr. Dakota, are you here, my friend? Are you here? Why wouldn't you get Wicket? Okay. Yeah, look. So I'll say this, Dakota. Like, these two... Yeah, your account's good, my dude. Your account's good. So this mod deserves to be 6 dot. So take this to 6 dot. Elevate. Take it to 6 dot. Like it doesn't have perfect secondary stats, but if you're looking for one that has like offense on it or something, like that's a good mod. This is a great mod. Both of these can be taken to 6 dot. So yeah, I would take them to 6 dot and at least take them to 6 blue to try to get their speed up and get your SLKR just possibly a little faster and get that higher crit damage. So I would recommend you do that with those two mods. Like just take them to 6 dot, my dude. Get SLKR as fast as you can. Okay, 315 is your fastest, not non-GL. 294. All right, so your speeds are dropping quick. Really quick. Yeah, I get it. I get it, my dude. I get it. That's the crux of everyone's problem. That's what my next video was. I actually recorded a video today, right before this. It was a horrible video. It was horrible. I would never publish it. But that video, I went over how to divide your mod energy. So whether you should do like 4 days farming mods, 3 days farming slicing materials, and pretty much the breakdown of that. So I do it a little weird. I don't split it by days. I split how I get my energy. So my passive energy I get every day, and that free energy I get with the 45 energy, I use that to farm mods, and then my slicing I get slicing materials. Hey, thanks Adam. Take care. Have a good one. So yeah, that's what I do, but everyone's a little different on how they do. There's tons of different ways to do it. Yeah, your primaries, my dude. Your primaries, like SOKR was good, but these other ones are not good. I can see the age of your account with your mods, because these primaries are like not what you want. Like you don't want protection on Revan. If you did want survivability on him, you would put like health. Ideally, like he doesn't. It like Revan, you just need speed and survivability. You can put crit damage on him if you want, but like definitely not crit chance. But hey, Fishies 420. Thanks for following. If you're interested in an account review, go ahead and drop your ally code and I'll give you an account review. Hey Fishies. How's it going, my dude? The funny name and what's going on, my dude? But yeah, the age of your account is definitely showing. That's good. That's good. I'm just doing account reviews in your mods, but not horrible. I would say this is more in line of what I would expect for a year player, about a year. Like you don't have all the primaries you need. Not all your characters are 6 dot. Like you're just kind of like doing your best here, right? So you don't want speed on crew, because speed doesn't, like, he doesn't really care about his speed. You need health. Like you need as much health as possible on crew. No, not really. Not really. I would say about a month now, maybe. What's today? The 17th? Yeah, I guess a month. 1 month I've been streaming Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Okay. Well, I already told you, Music. It's not a good review, or it's not. Okay, thanks for. Well, so I stream in this time zone. I stream in this time zone, which is Japanese Standard Time. So a lot of people who watch my stream are from Europe or Asia, Australia. Um, so not if you're American, which my assumption if you're Fishies 420 is you're probably American. I don't know why it just screams American to me. Okay. UK? Really? Is the UK big on the weed smoking? I didn't know if it's legal there or not. Yeah, yeah, definitely you should have maybe seen me. I stream I guess mornings in your time or something. All right, but your farming is a little interesting. So Saw Gerrera, that's it ain't. So what time is it right now? Fishies? It ain't legal? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying because I know it's really big in the U.S. 11:30 here. Cool. But thanks, music. I'm definitely going to like that was a super rough draft, super rough draft. Because usually when I record something for YouTube, I'll record it like a few times just to see the like what I want to say and what comes out naturally. So thanks for the input. The marijuanas is big there too. Marijuanas is kind of big everywhere. It's not. It's actually not big in a lot of places in Asia. So like Korea, I guess, and Japan. It's just like culturally not as acceptable. So some people do it, of course, but it's just not as prevalent. Because I like where I'm from originally is like California. It's super legal there. Not really my thing because I'm in the military, so I can't do it anyways. But you know, to each their own. To each their own. Yeah, music. I'll probably re-record it a few times, but before I publish it, I'll send it to you for your and see if you what you think of it because you seem pretty good at your critiques. At your critiques, you're very not critical, but I like your honesty. I appreciate your honesty. Um, yeah, because I feel like I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I feel like honesty is very important. But I'm very critical of myself. I would say too critical. So if it was up to me, I would publish nothing because it's never good enough. But then I wouldn't publish anything. So sometimes you have to you know you just have to roll the dice and see how it is. It's like I feel like the same way when I was in college. I would submit college papers, and I'm just like, this is the worst paper I've ever written in my life. I'm always like, this is the worst paper I've written in my life, and then I'll submit it, and then I'll get a good grade. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's other people are submitting worse papers, but it's still not good. Not good enough. If I was a teacher, I would have given myself an F. All right, back to you, Dakota. Sorry. So sorry. All right, so you very irregular. Farming Saw Gerrera, farming Saw Gerrera. And I don't see a super great Saw Gerrera team, but I don't think a super great Saw Gerrera team really exists. So, I guess you probably just throw this dude on defense, right? And it probably does a little bit of work for you. Yeah, because Captain Rex is going with Phoenix. So your Saw Gerrera team is probably Saw, Cara Dune. I don't know if you would. Do you have Mon Mothma? Because you don't really have enough for a Mon Mothma, and nope, you don't. So if I had to guess, your Saw Gerrera team would probably be like Saw Gerrera, Cara Dune, Kyle Katarn. Hey, Kana. Hey, no problem. No problem. Thank you for the kind, thank you for the kind words. I was just talking to one of to Musique about how horrible my videos are, so I appreciate your kind words. Yeah. Um, yeah, I stream at a really irregular time, really irregular. So, because I live in Japan, so this is like the evening for me in Japan, which is usually super early in America. If you're American, I don't know if you are. But if you want, I would love to review your account. Drop your ally code, and then I'll look at your account. Yeah, but I think you definitely invested in this saw. If you don't mind me asking, why did you relic him? Yeah, I wouldn't have gone with the old Saw Gerrera. Yeah, you d- you d- yeah, you brought up Saw, but you didn't get the good parts of the Jedi Knight Cal Kestis farm, because I would have gone with Cal Kestis or Ser Junda or something. Yeah, Marines. Yeah, I'm in the Marines. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Dakota Honaker. Yes, sir. Okay, good. So not a bad time zone for you. Not a bad time zone. Well, thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. You have the top three Coruscant Underworld police for 21 to 23. Nice. I see you embrace the meme. You embrace the meme fishies. I can dig it. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm in Okinawa. Okinawa. Quantico. That's unfortunate. Are you a lieutenant? Are you a second lieutenant going through I doubt you would have time to look at Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes like crazy early in the morning if you were going through like TBS or something. Yeah, absolutely, kinda. Just drop your ally code. Just remember to put X's in between, like 123 X 456 X 789. Yeah, always good to see another Marine. Glad I can critique your account. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was a recruiter from 2015 to 2018, and I recruited in New Jersey. So yeah, I understand. I talked to one of my buddies. He was a gunny. He just got off of recruiting, and he said that it was like horrible because he started before Genesis was a thing, and then he on the back end, like his last year and a half, they had Genesis, and he said that just like absolutely ruined recruiting for him. 269 cups, all three of them. You're just all up into the memes, fishies. I can't do it. I can't. I would love to meme it out, but I don't know. There's something inside me that I just won't allow it. So that's good. Are you like driving to MEPS right now or something? Why are you up so early in the morning? Yeah, but I've been in a little longer, Dakota. Yeah, it's a horrible time. Yeah, I get it. Like recruiting was horrible I was a really good recruiter, but I didn't want to. I would never do it as a career because it was it's just not worth the time and the work life balance isn't there. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, Dakota. So like no one can stop time. No one can stop time. So I don't know how long you've been on recruiting, but essentially, like, just get through it. And I'll tell you, because I'm a master sergeant right now, so I got to this rank because of recruiting. So just do your time, finish recruiting, and then the payoff is like if you stay in, you keep getting promoted because you're competitive. So as long as you do what you're supposed to do, but it's not a bad like, yes, it's a bad time, it sucks, but no one can stop time. Like, no one can stop time. So no matter how horrible it is, or no, it's okay. I work in air control, so I just work in air control. So yeah, but you'll like I'll tell you that, Dakota. Like, you just got to keep pushing through, get through it, and then after you're done, you'll look back on it, and there's a lot of great skill sets that you get in it, like sales, communication, just being able to connect with people, like that you can't beat that. But yeah, sorry, I'll jump back into your account. Enough about, you can if you want to, Dakota, if you want to join my Discord, I can talk to you about it some more. Not on stream, so that all these people aren't like super disinterested, because no one else has really been recruiting. But I did it. I did it for 3 years, so I got through it. If I got through it, you can get through it too. So, and I'll tell you this: watching people stream is what I did on because you don't have the time. And I wish I would have played something like this when I was recruiting, because yeah, I could see this game being really great for someone who just like works 24/7. So yeah, but back to your account. Sorry. I like what you farmed. So I like what you farmed as far as like Savage and Wampa. That's good. Whenever you get the bandwidth, taking them to R5 isn't bad. So R3 is good. R5 for them is better, especially if you want want them to be a little more consistent. And then I did find I put a crit damage triangle on Savage to, yeah, you don't need tenacity. So you want the opposite of tenacity. So just there are a few different ways you can mod Savage. There's people who mod for all protection, and that's because he's really weak he's really weak to health percent damage. So things like Padme or Seer Junda or something, all these things that do damage based on health percent, Savage has decent protection as well. So you can mod for protection, and that will allow him to survive. And pretty much if you don't one-shot him, he just like gains all his health and protection back anyways. So it's okay to mod for protection. Early game where you are, I would still mod him for all like health and defense sets, but I would also put a crit damage triangle on him. And that will allow him, because essentially you're going to use him to solo like Grievous teams or CLS teams. And if he has that extra percent crit damage, it allows him to like push through really quickly, because his damage ramps too pretty well to a little bit. Like, it ramps a little bit, but you can get stuck behind CLS or Grievous if you don't have that crit damage triangle on him. Like, there's a especially at R3. But if you get him to like R5 and a crit damage triangle, then he's pretty much reliably will take out solo CLS teams and Grievous teams. I still prefer Wampa for Grievous, but sometimes there's like some Wampa traps with what do you call it, BB-8s in there or something, and then but something like Savage will still work, because debuffs don't do anything to Savage. Like, he gets debuffed and then he gets crit and all those debuffs are gone. So there's nothing wrong with using something other than that. But I would say like crit damage triangle on him. You won't see that on like SWGOH.gg, but I found early game you're going to want to do that. Maybe in Kyber he doesn't need it, because he's just going to be the tank at that point for Treya. But I do also use Gear 12 Treya, I'm sorry, Gear 12 Treya. Well, I'll say this. So once you start getting higher in Grand Arena, it starts getting harder and harder. Yeah, because you're in Bronzium. So I'm in Kyber, and I've noticed that things that my Wampa should kill really easily, in Kyber, people have like fantastic relic levels and mods, and then that makes things like Wampa solos a lot more risky. So I've noticed that my Wampa solos are just like, yeah, a lot of times they do work, but sometimes they fail just because they have a lot of relic levels and they have fantastic mods, and they just like push through Wampa really quickly. So it's going to be a long time until you get there, though, because that's like Kyber. And Erodium, they're usually really horribly modded. They're massive accounts, but they're really poorly modded. So Wampa and Savage do just fine in Erodium. And then in Kyber, Savage turns more of into like an actual tank for Treya, and then Wampa like cleans stuff up usually. But I like the side farms that you do. Like, it looks like you do quick side farms, and I like what you're doing here. I don't hate that you're keeping a lot of these characters at Relic 3, because we can Relic up characters so quickly that it's not a bad idea to just Relic 3, move on, and then just take up the like whatever requirements you have. Generally, I do have, what I do is, if it's like a really great journey character, I'll R7 like Star Killers, Gas, stuff like that. And then I R5 really solid characters. Like I would R5 at least like a Malik or a Revan, but if you want to do R5 your journey characters, and R3 your solid characters, you can do that too. It's just whatever you have the bandwidth for. Yeah, CLS too. I would recommend you get that CLS team up and running as soon as you can. It looks like you still need to get your Ray payout, because I imagine you probably bought the Ray bundle. Yeah. So you need to get this Ray up and running as soon as you can. But an immediate second after that Ray would probably be CLS. And then you can definitely work on your Executor, because it looks like you're pretty close. Let's see, where's your IG at? Yeah, so you're super close. You just need a few more stars on Razor Crest and probably a few relics. But yeah, not bad. Not super close. Look at your Imperial Troopers. Zori R9 are bust. Yeah, no way. I'm a bust on that one, Kaiser. I'm a bust on that one real hard. Yeah, not a bad account, my dude. Yeah, I don't know what you're closer to or how many Razor Crest shards you are, but if you're really close to getting your Razor Crest up and running, then I would prioritize Executor. If you're not and you still have a bunch of shards for that, then I would get Ray up and then into Executor. But you need to get those two like as soon as you can. So probably Executor, Ray, and then CLS would be a good pathway for you for your account. Yeah, but you it looks like you're getting everything into your account pretty quickly, so you're doing a good job at that. So I like your yeah, I'll look at your fun account, fishies. I like what you're doing with your account. Not a big fan of this Saw Gerrera, to be completely honest with you, but that's the only thing I don't like. And I would say Newt Gunray too is probably like not the best, but other than that, this is a really solid account, my dude. Modding falls off really quickly, and there's like some better. Have you happened to seen my modding guide? Because that goes over mod like a mod theory on how to farm mods, like how to farm high speed mods. So if you have the chance, it's a quick watch. It's like 20 minutes. So I would recommend that. I'll drop you the code here. It's pretty dry because I'm a pretty dry guy, but it's like pretty concise on the process of farming. So I would recommend, if you haven't watched it, like just watch it. It'll help you with getting your mods just higher relic or higher speed secondaries. But other than that, like your account's solid, my dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. Get the payouts for what you paid for. So get Executor, get Ray. CLS is a fantastic team. Get them up and running, and then from there, like, you can really go anywhere. I always recommend Java, but you can farm whatever you want to farm. But yeah, good account, my dude. Good luck on the streets. Good luck on the streets. It's rough. That's a rough time. Rough time. I still remember it. So it gets better. Life gets much better on the other end. Yeah. All right, so we have Canna over here. So N7 Shepherd with the Burger Kebab Galaxy. Funny name. All right, 7 million GP. I like that you're getting first in fleets, Canna. I like that. I like it a lot. R9 Zori for the no way, music. No way. I am excited that Resistance will finally, hopefully, be a usable fleet. Yeah. You too, Tobias. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for letting me look at your account. So take care. All right. But I really do like your Leviathan. I would say if you have the crystals, then try to take Leviathan to our 7 stars as quick as you can. Even if you're just doing like 1 to 2 refreshes a month, it's a fantastic ship. It doesn't really perform at the level top of the meta until you have the 7 star. And I imagine right now you're probably taking out like profundities or something to get. Yeah, I know, disgusting. R8 JML, but we'll go through that, music. We'll go through that. But like I was saying, if you can R7 Leviathan, it performs the way you need it. But right now, especially if you put your Leviathan on defense in Grand Arena, it's not going to hold. Like people, it may get a few holds, but it's not going to get an actual hold for you. And if you get it to 7 stars and you put it on defense, and you're able to clear them, they're not going to be able to clear your Leviathan, more than likely, at least until you get to Kyber. So, and maybe even in Kyber, like about half of them can't. So I would recommend, if you want to jump up into Kyber, you can. You just have to get this to 7 stars, put it on defense with the Sith Fighter. You're also not using the optimal lineup, so you want Sith Fighter here starting instead of that TIE Dagger. But I don't know if you're if this is the lineup you're putting out there just so it could be beat, because I put this lineup out there just so it can be beat. So maybe that's what you're doing, but just something to think about. All right, so you have 3.8 in characters, 3.1 in ships. Not a lot of time played, about 1.5 years. So for 7 million GP, that's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. 3 GLs. Yeah, I'll look at your fleet real quick. So for you, for you, Mark, sorry. So I would recommend going with R5 for Cad Bane, R3 for BAM, 4 6-dot mods with 2 5-dot mods on BAM with both of his Zetas, and then all 6-dot mods on Cad Bane, and that'll get the ship Xanadu Blood, it'll get it speed 181, and then the Razor Crest speed 180. And that's like pretty much perfect speed that you need for that fleet at that time. So yeah, that's what I recommend. All right, back to this account. All right, let's look at your JML. No alt isn't a big deal. It's not the biggest deal not having an alt. No problem, Mark. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I do believe in having I don't believe in stonewalling the other players for Fleet Arena. So I do put a weaker defense. Like after I get first, I put the tie dagger out there so that any Leviathan can beat me, like even a lower star. So even though they're all 7 stars in my shard, and I believe in that because it stops them from doing that. What do you call it? The Sith assassin arms race, because you don't want to have someone who's like, oh, I lost to your Sith assassin because we're the same speed, and that cost me some crystals. So now I'm gonna R9 my Sith assassin, so I'll never have that happen again. And then other people lose to them, and they're like, okay, well now I have to R9 my Sith assassin, because I promise you, if my fleet shard had all R9 Sith assassins, I would have to R9 my Sith assassin. So something to think about. It's not a bad idea what you're doing. I would also recommend R9ing your JML. I know maybe you're doing it, maybe because it looks like you just unlocked him. R69 R69 your Sith assassin. Now you have to R69 your Cup. Cup is the only one who can R69. He's the only one worth it. Other than that, not worth it. But yeah, but if you take JML to R9, it pretty much ups his offensive power by a third, almost a third, because it takes him up close to 1500 protection. So, you know, it's 1 relic level to get a entire relic team's offensive power by 33%. To me, that's worth it. So you can not do it, you can do it. You know, you already R8'd him. Just R8 and R7 isn't the difference of R8 and R7 isn't a big deal for JML. The difference of R8 to R9 is a huge deal. Yeah. Well, get Jabba. Get Jabba. Jabba eats JMK's lunch. He just eats it. Just nom 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 nom. Even without his ult. Like, Jabba just absolutely destroys JMK. So if you need a JMK counter, just go for Jabba. And that gives you the Smuggler's Rum too. But in the meantime, go ahead and R9 your JML. It'll probably make it more reliable of a counter. So, because I'm telling you, it's a third of your firepower that you're losing, and a third. So that's a huge amount. If you have to use crystals to do it, if you're already getting first in fleets, then yeah, go ahead and use crystals to get the droid brains or whatever else you need for JML, and then start saving crystals for Executor. Because as long as you can get your first place in fleets, then your fleets are fine. It's just if you want to get better holds in Grand Arena and just make that ship a lot better, then you want it at 7 stars. Your Supreme Leader Kylo Ren's. Yeah, Jabba's great. Jabba's great. Jabba's absolutely amazing. Even at R3, like I had an R3 no alt Jabba, and he's just snacking on those JMKs, absolutely snacking on them with gas, with the strongest variants of JMK, high R8s, whatever, it doesn't matter. He tears through them all. So he's a great character. Great character. I like your mods. I like your mods. At least on your I'm not the biggest fan of this mod right here. This little guy. I guess this is probably the best you have, right? Like you scraped the bottom of the barrel. Like your arm was full up on that in that barrel, just trying to get some trying to find a potency mod for JML, and this is what came out. So but other than that one mod, I like your mods. Ooh, that's a really slow Darth Revan. 335. For your fastest character, that's a little slow. It's a little slow. I see that you're. I could see where you said that you struggled with like mod theory, because your top end mods are a little slow. Yeah, fishies. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I believe it or not, I was pretty slow to start because I've been playing for 2.5 years. I came back to the game a year and a half ago, so I was really slow coming back and getting all my stuff ready. So like I pretty much went SOKR into Executor into Leviathan, and I had to save my crystals. So that like I have good mods, not great mods, because I was saving for fleets the whole time as an investment to get my crystals for Fleet Arena. And now that I've secured that, like it's all going to mods. So, but I get it. I get it. It's all a struggle, right? It's a resource management game. So yeah. And then here's the cliff that your mods just fall off. Yeah. But yeah, I get it. I get it. I always recommend three refreshes. Always. If you were getting a rhodium currency plus plus first in fleets, you have enough crystals to do your all 3 refreshes. If you have to sacrifice a resource, then sacrifice ship. Ship currency isn't as important as the other ones. So if you have to sacrifice any of the currencies, ships. But you should never ever again miss out on not doing 3 refreshes on mods. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did, Kana. Your account's not I have Jabba instead of JML, but your account isn't too different from mine, honestly. There's a lot of similarities here, a lot of similarities. So I have a little better mods, a little better mods, but not a bad account you have here. Not a bad account, but pretty similar. Yeah, that's pretty good, fishies. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, good account. Yeah. So I like your account. I like your account. It reminds me a lot of mine. Like my account's a little older, but other than that, like yeah, just a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. All right. All right, let's look at Fishy's meme account. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. If you can watch the what do you call it? Mod filters too. That also helps as well. Make it just quicker. This guy. Look at this guy. Chromium 2. Okay, it's a small account. Man, this is a very lean account, fishies. Very lean. Do you just like not, yeah. Well, this one's super lean. And it looks... Did you buy the resistance? Did you buy the resistance bundle with this account? Or did you farm Ray? Okay. Yeah, it's account like these that made the old matchmaking system so horrible. Because if you had this account in the old Grand Arena system, this account would absolutely decimate. Like it would decimate. Like you would have like all gear 12 accounts, and then you would just rock them with 3 GLs, and then they would post on Reddit like, look at my opponent, this game isn't fair, they should do something about this. Like, because you would be a monster. Now you're not a threat. Now people just like crush you. But back then, back in the day, you would have been an absolute menace. Nice. Super lean. Yeah, let's look at your main. I can't do it. I gotta bloat. Hey, thanks, Kenna. Thanks, you too. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you got to catch a live stream. You didn't know you could save mod filters? That's funny. Lacking GLs. Yeah, 3 at 7.2 million is fine. You went with Lord Vader, which is unique. I find like people who farm Lord Vader either farm it first or last, so. Yeah, interesting account, my dude. Interesting account. Lord Vader. You farm your Datacrons. $5.69. Matt, you just really love the memes, don't you? Yeah, that's what I imagine. Or that's what I notice. People who farm Lord Vader, they only farm it first or last. Like first because they're just like, I want Lord Vader for whatever reason, that they just want him. Has anyone actually like noticed that you mod your characters to 569? Because like 569 isn't exactly like so if you really wanted to embrace the memes, if you really wanted to, you should mod them for 420 speed. 420. CLS counter? Just Savage. Savage or Press counters CLS by himself, Mr. Kane. So just CLS it. Okay, there you go. See, this is embracing the memes. Because if you're gonna mod a GL, 420 speed. C is blazing it up. But 569 isn't. Yeah, as long as you have the Omicron, Savage or Press can solo CLS team. The key to it though, Mr. Kane, is you can't leave Luke to be by himself. So what I'll usually do is I'll kill Chewbacca, then 3PO, and then when it's Han, Luke, and C3PO, then I kill Luke, and then I finish off Han. But if you leave CLS last with C3PO, there's a chance you'll time out. There's just a small chance. So you need Han to shoot SWGOH to give him turn meter so that you can like actually do the annihilate on Luke. Well, it looks like your Sith is all reliced up. You're getting there. You're pretty close. Commander Ahsoka Tano, Gear 12. You got the Bad Batch up and running. Do you have the Marauder up and running? Sir, where's your Marauder? What is this? You have the hardest part about farming the Marauder, and that was getting Bad Batch. But you have Bad Batch, so where's the Marauder? Where's the Marauder? What are you doing, fishies? Fishies, what are you doing? Get the Marauder up and running. How are you gonna have Lord Vader have all the Bad Batch? And then this is like... It's still in the hangar. Are you doing? Hey, Mr. Kane, is this for Squad Arena? Are you talking Squad Arena? Because SWGOH does not kill CLS in Squad Arena. only in Grand Arena. So his Omicron's not turned on in Squad Arena. So he's definitely not a counter in there. No, it's just it's a Grand Arena counter, not a Squad Arena counter. Grind quest. What do you mean grind? Marauder is just a hard node farm. You just like farm the ship. Like any other thing in the game. It's just a hard node farm. Where's it at? Yeah. Yeah, it's right here. It's right here. 3E. 3E. Farm this ship, my dude. Farm your ships. Farm your ships. Unlock. It's just a hard node farm. So that's why I don't get why you don't have them. It's not conquest. Yeah, farm the Marauder. It's a fantastic ship. Fantastic ship. So I do need to do this real quick before I forget. Look at that. Look, Slave Leia. No, it's just a hard node ship. Hey everyone, Grace, how are you doing? Jabba? Jabba isn't just a new GL, he's a great GL. Hey, I am Sifandrius. How are you doing? Thanks for the first time chat. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm just doing account reviews, so if you want an account review, I can give you one. I am doing this quick Jabba conquest. I hope it's a dark side. I hope it's dark side for the for that galactic chase. Oh, if it's dark side, I'm gonna be so excited because I'll get that ship at 7 stars with just like 50 crystal refreshes. I would be so psyched. If it's light sided, I'm gonna be crushed. Yeah, no problem. I have no problem giving a. If anything, you're probably one of the better ones to review, like the newer players. So, or a return player. 8. Yep. So, hopefully, dark side. That would be great. Yeah, I don't mind a new ship. I don't mind a new ship, because that fleet is atrocious. That's good. That's good. Look at how tiny this one is. This one is not as memey as the last ones. I don't know how you do it, fishies. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, I don't even know how you play 3 accounts. How you play with 3 accounts and you just like meme them so hard. I don't know. Like, I love this game, but I can't play alts. I can't play alts. It's just like such a grind. I don't understand the reference. Oh, I was about to say, I don't understand how that's memey. I was like, what's, I don't understand what's 349. But yeah, it's good mods. Yeah, that's a lot of accounts. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people do it. It's too much. It's too much. Even like, I feel like it's a lot just with one account looking into like, oh, is there an event? Is there an event right now? You know, I have no idea. I have no idea what event's on right now. You know, it's like, it's too much. It's too much doing everything. Yeah, so, oh, yep, see, I can collect this stuff. But, I don't know. Because it's like, oh, you log into like 3 accounts at once, or you just only play on... If you only played this game on BlueStacks, and then you only had your main on your phone, I could understand that. I could understand that. But I don't know. It's like, it's too much. Yeah, I wouldn't... I'm sure a lot of people who have alts don't do it. Conquest. But this time around, I think a lot of people with alts are doing Conquest. Because, whoops. No. Hold on a second. Don't want to shit. Okay. I can't show that. That's secret. That's secret. Secret. I accidentally clicked on my my territory wars. I'm not allowed to. It's forbooten. Yeah, one conquest is, especially with how grindy it is. All right, so Sifandrius, 1.7 million GP, 1.1 in characters, 600k in ships. You need to work on your ships, my dude. You need to work on your ships. You've only played about a month? About a month. Oh no, you just don't have what do you call it? You just don't have the, yeah, maybe a month. You haven't, I don't know. You have only 300 Galactic War battles played. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So it's going to take you a while to get SOKR. You should still get the relic levels up that you need. So get Kylo Ren, Unmask, OG Kylo, and Palpatine up to R7. And then start working on Executor from there. And then hopefully by the time you have all your ships built up for Finalizer, you can pretty much unlock Executor if you do it right around the same time as you unlock your SLKR. So, but you're in for a rough ride. You're like, this is gonna be a rough ride for different things. Nice. Well, you're nowhere near Executor. Like, you're nowhere near Executor. Yeah, you're nowhere near, yeah. Alright, fishies, thanks for hanging out, my dude. Thanks for hanging out. Keep memeing. Meme hard, my friend. Meme hard. Yeah, but you need to work on your ships, my dude. You need to farm your ships. Because you're like, at this pace, I think you're like a year from Executor. You're so far away. You're so close, but so far. So your ships are just like light years away, my dude. You gotta farm your ships. You gotta farm your ships. Yeah, not even close. Not even close. Yeah. Yeah, you're like legitimately. It's not even a joke. Legitimately. You're still, even with all these relics and everything, you're still a year away from getting SOKR. A full year. If you don't accelerate it, a year. So yeah. That's rough. That's rough. Yep. Oh, because you bought the BB-8 bundle, but not the SLKR one. Yeah, that's rough, my dude. That's rough. Yeah, that $20 would have accelerated you like 6 months. It would have been a 6-month acceleration for $20. But it's fine. It's fine. You know, you just gotta keep farming your ships, my dude. Just keep farming your ships. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what the future. It could maybe it could never come. You know, maybe it'll never come. We don't know. We don't know. They haven't re-released any of the Lightspeed bundles, so we don't know if they'll ever re-release them again. So the only thing you can do is farm your ships. Farm your ships. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying they're not going to. We just don't know. There's no data. There's no data. It's like they could never release a Lightspeed bundle again, you know? Like, we never know. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. It's uncharted territories right now. Uncharted territories. But the only thing you can do is like May 4th. Yeah, Mard farming is brutal, Mr. Kane. It is brutal. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, my dude. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's rough. That's rough. Savage Solo Rex. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he will. Savage doesn't have the juice. He doesn't have the juice. Rex is pretty thick. Rex is pretty thick. And Mr. Kane, I think you're doing Squad Arena right now. So Squad Arena, Savage doesn't solo anything. He only solos things in Grand Arena. Grand Arena. And you can't fight in Grand Arena right now. So if you're doing Squad Arena, then Savage does nothing in Squad Arena. Yeah. But good account, my dude. You just farm your mods, farm your ships. Farm your mods, farm your ships. Just get the relics right for SLKR. You can still do it. But just keep farming those ships as hard as you can, and then start farming for Executor. Like I think you're mixing up Finalizer and Executor, but Finalizer you need for SLKR. Executor is the GL ship. So yeah, that's totally fine. You got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. But you should still keep farming your ships. Yeah, you got to farm your mods. You got to farm your ships. Grand Arena? Grand Arena isn't happening right now, Mr. Kane. Grand Arena is not happening right now. Yeah, but you got to keep farming your stuff. You got to keep farming it. Can't stop. Can't stop. You just got to keep doing it. No problem. No problem. Sorry I can't give you much more help. Like, your account is like, I bought the bundles. That's your account. Hey, I bought the bundles. GOH, Galaxy of Heroes. No, it's yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, so it's rare you probably see them streaming it is because you probably aren't watching people during like US time zone, because a lot of the streamers stream during like US time zones. So that's why I stream this time. Not and I live in this time zone, you know. Like this is the normal hour for like yeah, the Australia. Yeah, cuz I'm in Japan, so yeah, so I stream like normally 6 or 7 in the afternoon for Japan, so and then till like 9, 10, 11, 12, I don't know, depends on what I'm doing. So oh yeah, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. So yeah, you can watch my stuff, and then yeah, awesome. Well, thanks. I also have a Discord, so if you have any questions in the future, I do respond pretty actively in that Discord if you post anything. I've been in Japan for not that long, since July. I came here in July, so I have about 2.5 years left that I'll live here. Maybe longer. I don't know. We'll see. But I've lived here for 5 years before though. Like the first time I lived in Japan was like 2010 to 15. Yeah, there's some earthquakes. Nothing crazy. But I'm also from California, so earthquakes are like pretty normal there. So, but yeah, it's just a part of life here. So yep. All right, but I'm pretty much gonna call it there. Thanks everyone. I do appreciate everyone hanging out with me, allowing me to review their accounts, you guys chatting and just building a community with me. I really do appreciate it. So it's been awesome. No, thank you for watching and hanging out with me and everything. So without a little bit of snow, oh, that sucks. Thanks, Mark. Thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your guys' support. Musique, I may try to re-record that video tomorrow. So I'll see if I definitely by this weekend. By this weekend I should have that video done, and then I'll send it to you. I'll send you a link in Discord. So maybe tomorrow if I have some time or not. Hey Kenna, thanks. I hope you can catch a stream soon. So, but yeah, I'll definitely put in that 9E node on there, and then I'll try to expand on some other things. But when I'm firing on all cylinders. I think I need that vitamin drink. I didn't drink one tonight, so I didn't get all my vitamins today. But yeah, thanks everyone. Have a wonderful night. I'll hopefully, if Grand Arena's tomorrow, right? Grand Arena. So I'll be streaming Grand Arena tomorrow. So hopefully you guys can catch it. Otherwise, have a wonderful night and take care. I'll see you guys soon.